Interesting. Oh, that's right. I've got shit for stamina right now because they keep taking it! Dude, I saw a video where people were bitching about Nintendo Stick Drift, and this dude was like, yeah, I just took my fucking, my Zelda Pro Controller out of the box, and it's already got Stick Drift. I'm like, I've been playing this thing hard and putting it up wet every fucking day for like 2.5 years, and this thing doesn't have Stick Drift. What the fuck are they doing with that controller? Like, it's a controller, it's not your dick. Show some fucking respect, you know? Holy shit. You didn't know your stamina could get like that? So, what I did, I went to the configure options, and I went to the miscellaneous, and so, like, enable or disable randomizer quest updates, go on to the next one. Randomizer info windows, go on to the next one. Enable or disable zone text, yeah, I don't care. Display zone text announcement, whatever. Disable or loading screen area, whatever. And it was like, share loading screen areas only sometimes when we randomize, yeah, whatever. Display a confirmation message when when a random teleport occurs. I turned that off because I thought it'd be funnier to take away my option to be like, no, even though I don't. But then it was like, allow heart, stamina, and energy to go below the normal minimums. I turned that, and so I enabled, I got rid of that. So normally it's supposed to not take you below 1 wheel of stamina and 3 hearts, but I made it so that if the game wants to, it can take away my shit below the maximum. My stamina was 1/5 of a wheel at one point, and then it finally gave me one back. How many goals do I, oh, let's see, do I have any? How the fuck did I do that? The hell? Oh, this is way better. This is way better. This is way better. Wait, when did I feed? Wait, what? When did I defeat a Molduga? You sold your Switch for $300 and used that to buy a PS5 a couple years ago and didn't even touch your PS5? Yeah, PS5 is like, I mean, like, if it's your only console, it's dope, but, like, if you've got PC or something else, it's like, you know. Like, the Sony exclusives don't hit like they used to. Can't use a PC like I tried to play on my boyfriend's PC, and I don't know how they use that damn keyboard. Well, for me, it's WASD, W-A-S-D, is like my up, down, left, right, for my left hand. And then I prefer to keep my keys kind of close, so like I'll use Z, C, E, Q, R, and T, and F, and G. And like tab, and like I'll keep everything kind of clustered around there for my left hand to use for like, so when I'm moving around and I'm activating other things. And then with my mouse, that does all my directional, and I tend to rekey these 2 buttons to be important things like either melee or grenades or whatever else, or depends on what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But some games are just better on controller. Like, I can play this mouse keyboard. I don't want to. I play it on the controller. When I play Elden Ring or any other third-person RPG, I play it on a controller. So, like, Elden Ring, this is my Elden Ring controller, generally. It's my Elite 2 Pro controller for Xbox, which is very computer compatible. So, like, you don't have to do anything extra for it. You don't have to get something crazy like this, but find yourself a cheap controller online to utilize. that you like, and then you can use that with PC like, you know, PC will link up to, I mean, this is hooked up to my PC. It hooked to it hooked straight up to my Nintendo Pro controller, and generally, like, Nintendo controllers used to not really play nice with PCs without extra programs, but now they're getting better about it. You just so used to controller like you broke both of your arms in 2022 and the position for you is just not comfortable? Fancy controller? Yeah, this controller was like 150 bucks. It's heavy. It has interchangeable paddles. It has settings for the triggers. So like I do a very light trigger pull for triggers. Except for that left one. Let me turn that left one. So I do like very light trigger pull for triggers. And same with these buttons. I can take these off and switch them out for different ones. These are just the ones that I like and that I'm used to with my thumbs. I can even change this. I can... No! As you can hear, it's metal. It's not like plastic. Like this thing weighs like 2 pounds. Or at least a pound. It feels heavy. Yeah, I love this. You know, wired Xbox controllers work well on PC, and they're usually like 25 to 30 bucks. Exactly. Oh, I mean, I use this wired on my PC. I just switch them out. But yeah. I just like the Pro controllers because I like the weight. I like the way they feel in my hand. I like this. Although, honestly, my Switch Pro controller is still my favorite controller. What Xbox controllers $30? They're like $80 now, at least in South Carolina. I mean, I check online. You can get a lot of third-party controllers too. Yeah, wired ones aren't that aren't that expensive. And honestly, the reason why I got this is because I was like, I need a controller that's gonna be able to stand up to the amount of playing that I do, right? Like, I'm not too hard on my controllers. I'm not one of those people that's sitting there slamming controllers or twisting them in my hands or, you know, going hard on them or anything like that. But like, I play a lot of video games for my job. I play shitloads of video games. You all know. You watch me play shitloads of video games. So I was like, I'm going to spend a little extra money because I know if I get like a cheaper controller, I'm just going to wear that bitch out in like a month. So I dropped like 150 bucks on this, and I've been using this controller for years. And when Xbox comes out with the Elite Series 3, I'll probably get that too. I'm not the biggest fan of PlayStation controllers. Like the PS5 controller at least fits my hands now. The old PlayStation controllers were smaller and they didn't really fit my hands too well. Actually, I think I got one. Yeah, like the PS4 controllers are a little smaller and like they cramp my hands. Like, look at how much my hand fits on that controller, and then now this controller, it's a lot better. But I hate the double low analog. I don't like both analogs down here. I like the setup with the higher left analog and the lower right analog because I just have to turn my hand slightly. Whereas then when I do double lower analog, I have to play with both of my hands turned. And it's a position that I'm not used to with my hands, and so my hands tend to wear out after a while and get sore. Well, my wrists do because of the way I have to hold my hands to use that controller. Do they get stick drift? I mean, most controllers get stick drift. And I know people are like, the Hall Effect controllers, like, yeah, Hall Effect controllers tend to be more resistant to stick drift, but even Hall Effect controllers you can eventually wear down. They're just different because they utilize magnets. But like, that's one of the things though too, like people were like, I can't understand why Nintendo didn't use Hall Effect for the controllers. And I'm curious to see if they use Hall Effect on the controllers on the Pro controller or not. I don't know. I didn't see the specs for the Pro controller because I know the main reason the Joy-Cons don't have Hall Effect is because Hall Effect gets fucked with by magnets, like because they themselves are magnets, and because of the magnetic connection of the Joy-Cons, it's probably why Nintendo didn't go with Hall Effect. That, and probably to keep the price of the Joy-Cons down, which are already overpriced in my opinion. But I mean, they've been overpriced forever. Like, I don't understand why the Joy-Cons cost more than the Pro controller. Mm-hmm. Also, Alicia, if you have a working PS5 controller, you can use your PS5 controller too. Most of those controllers, once you set them up, you can work them on the PC pretty easily. Until you get one that you prefer. Oh my god, dude. I'm so glad I made so much fucking stamina food. Crap. Dude, what am I gonna do? Oh my god. I need this game to give me stamina back, dude. What's up, M. Dot? How you doing? Your boyfriend uses PS4 controllers on his PC? Oh yeah, it's Tula's birthday today too. Tula is 4. And 1 week away from the Switch 2 release? Yup. And Night Rain releases today too. Ow. I was hoping it'd go down fast enough. I was curious. I was like, can I cheese through it? Were you still super salty? Your ex took your PS2 when you kicked him out. It was your dad's and still worked. He took the console, but not the games. You've been tempted to get another one just so you can play the games and have those memories. Your birthday's June 2nd. Nice. Used to read the game manuals for Resident Evil and Tomb Raider to him while he played when you were like, "Aww." How long ago did your ex steal your PS2? $2 years ago? Jeez. What a jagoff. Oh, sure. You're gonna be 21 and you're ready to drink your first alcoholic pina colada? If you like pina coladas. Pina coladas they're pretty tasty. Can't go wrong with coconut and pineapple though. And rum. Oh, missed. Really? Wow. The weakest bow I had? That's crazy. I probably should have went up there and grabbed some shit, but whatever. All right, let's get the fuck off the Sky Plateau. He also stole your balsam candles. Not sure he was gonna light them because he was gonna be living out of his car. Ugh. Sounds like he was mad that you dumped him, or that you two broke up, or however it went, and so he decided to just take a bunch of your shit.
I'll take this, that'll show her.
Kind of bullshit. And it's like, I don't make no sense. Let me take... Shit. Let me take a PS2 with no games and some fucking candles. What? You okay, homie? Did she hurt you, bud? Sounds like she hurt you. Don't I have the paraglider? I do. See? I can't just leave the Sky Island. It won't let me. God damn it, dude. This fucking stamina is pissing me off. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. The only ex you have was in like middle school, been dating your boyfriend for 6 years now, and you've liked him ever since you were 13? Oh, that's cute. Basically, you hurt his feelings. You hurt his feelings by breaking up with him. Yeah, I have 2/5 of a wheel of stamina right now. Hey, we got 3/5! Moving on up, chat. We're moving on up. Moving on up. Hey, good morning, Hannah. How you doing? You wish you were that lucky? You need a matchmaker at this point? Mother actually told me the family should start making guys you date pay a deposit. They won't get back when they fuck up. Honestly, my advice to you, it sounds like you got your shit together too. You're moving to another state. You're moving to another state. You're buying a house. Like, sounds like you got your shit together for the most part. So I would just say focus on you, focus on your shit, and then before you even realize it, you'll come across somebody that is gonna, you know, give you those butterflies and not be a piece of shit. Because honestly, when I found Zilly, I had been through so many bullshit relationships by that point that I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm done trying. I'm done dating people. I'm done with this bullshit. Like, I keep having horrible relationships. I'm over it. And I stopped trying to find people to date. I stopped trying to do anything like that. And I just started focusing on me. I started focusing on my job. I started focusing on, you know, getting back into better shape, all this other shit. And then when I wasn't looking, that was when I bumped into that was when I found Zilly, you know? It was when I least suspected it, because I was more focused on me at that time. You gonna marry your best friend on June 7th? Hell yeah. This is true. Found your person when you were 1, not looking for anyone, and 2, also had taken some time just to be you. Yeah, exactly. Because I think the problem is, and this is just my theory on it, like, Nobody, you know, when somebody really wants to be in a relationship, they are looking, right? They are looking. You're looking. You're looking anywhere you can, you know. So you know, oh, that person's attractive. Let's go see. Oh, this person's attractive. Let's go see. So, and as you're looking, you're just gonna be finding a ton of people, and most of those people are gonna be jagoffs. But when you're not looking, you're not going to be wasting your time with the jagoffs, and you're going to wait, and then you're going to come across someone that you're like, ooh, you know what? I actually like this person. This person's pretty dope. That's what you're on. You got to focus on yourself. Yeah. You know, I think the problem is like there's a lot of pressure from family and society and everything else. It's like, oh, you're supposed to be dating somebody. Oh, what? You're in your 20s or you're in your 30s? You're supposed to be married and have kids, and there's all these fucking social expectations of like where you should be in your life. And it's like, man, don't tell me where I should be in my life. I'm the one that tells me where I should be in my life. And if I'm in my 20s or 30s and I'm still single and working on me, well, goddamn it, that's what I want to fucking do. You know, and then if you shove those, you know, you shove those expectations aside, and you focus on you, then you're gonna be happier in the long run because you're gonna feel more fulfilled as an individual. And then when you're fulfilled as an individual, you have more stuff that you bring to the table for a relationship, anyways. You know. And when you have more stuff to bring to the table as well, you're less willing to compromise with people that aren't worth your time. You know, and I've seen that happen a lot of time. You know, everybody knows at least one person where it's like, why are you with them? And, you know, it can be anything from, oh, I really love them, or, you know, I don't know, I'm tired of being alone, or whatever. And it's like, well, yeah, if you settle for that kind of bullshit, then that's the kind of situation you're going to be in. And nobody should settle. Nobody should be with somebody that they're not happy to be with, or somebody that doesn't treat them right. And everybody deserves to be happy, but at the same time, you know, you can't rush that shit. You have to wait around for the right moment. You know, you have to wait for the right person. Frankly, I'd rather be alone than be with somebody that I'm not happy with. Hey, good morning, Silent Wolf. How you doing? You just started a job at Kroger. Finally out of fast food feels refreshing. Nice. Yeah, I hear like places like Costco are a great place to get a job because they have really good benefits and stuff, and they have good pay, and they take really good care of their employees. I don't know about Kroger though. I know there's a couple Krogers back in Illinois where I was at. There was like 1 or 2 Krogers, but I know Krogers are mostly West Coast now, right? You get called intimidating a lot. You hate the question, what do you bring to the table? Fucking table. That's what I fucking bring. Hey, what's up, Charlie? You met Jess on a dating app. We were set out of range, and somehow one day she drove in range for work, and I popped up, and she messaged me. We were 2-ish hours away from one another, 6-ish years now, 3 married. Sometimes you get lucky. Exactly. Sometimes you get lucky. But I mean, you know, what is luck other than awareness and preparedness, right? Luck is being ready for those moments and then executing at those moments. That's all luck is. You know, it's being ready to act when the moment arises. When the opportunity arises, you know. And sometimes some people never get that opportunity, you know. And some people do get that opportunity, but then they don't realize it and they miss it. So I was wondering if that was gonna work or not. Here, I need these. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. You worked at their corporate office years ago. Horrible experience. Kroger's called Fries out west. Haven't heard a lot of good or bad from the employees. Okay. Kroger is Smith's and King Supers. Oh, I know, like, Kroger is like the parent company, and they have a lot of like subsidiaries under it that are all just different names for the regions and stuff like that. Oh, it's a fucking baby choo-choo jelly. Dear God. He ain't even looking at you. Like, bro. You're 45, still single, and you're not looking either? Nothing wrong with that. You've noticed working at Kroger, a lot of the customers don't have a Kroger where they're from, since I'm in a tourist state, and we get a lot of people from up north, even Florida too. Okay. Am I going to stream the Switch 2's Breath of the Wild or Tears? Probably. I want an honest comparison of how well the upscaling goes, right? Like what I mean by the upscaling is, I mean, like, you know, the DLSS, like, you know, how good is the 4K 60 frames on the Switch 2? Because, like, right now I'm playing it in 60 frames, but I'm not playing it in 4K. I'm playing it in 2K. One, because you guys wouldn't be able to see it in 4K anyways, and two, 2K looks just as good. You guys are able to see it, and because of, like, Twitch doesn't have 4K streaming. I don't think any service has 4K streaming at the moment, to be completely honest. I know you can do 4K long format videos on YouTube, but I don't think anybody got 4K streaming right now, so it doesn't matter, and I do it to save processing, essentially. It could play 4K, but it just makes it easier on me when I'm streaming. So I'm interested to see how that looks. We'll probably do full playthroughs of each. Probably won't 100% them again, unless you guys... Maybe for the subathon, I'll do some ridiculous fucking goal, and if you guys hit the ridiculous goal, I don't know, I'll do something. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. You used to work at Food for Less? Kroger owned a Hispanic grocery store. Smith's moved out of your area a long time ago. Okay. Baby Choo Choo just wanted a hug? Yeah, he wanted a big slurpy hug. So the wife of the dye shop guy in Breath of the Wild does freak out if you pull out a weapon. What happened in the 7 years that she doesn't care anymore? I think she's overworked because his popularity went up. She looks exhausted. That or she's done with this shit. I don't know. I can't tell. Yo, what's up, Jazz? Oh, I love that emote. I love that emote. Are you guys excited? So let me ask you guys, because there's a lot of you in here. There's some of you in here that know my Elden Ring content, my FromSoft content, and there's some of you that don't. I'm gonna be playing Night Rain tonight. I'm gonna stream it tonight. I wasn't originally intending to stream tonight, but I didn't realize Night Rain launched tonight. I thought it launched tomorrow. Are you guys ready to see the true Elden Lord? The solo master? Take his rightful place as the Night Lord. You found me in 2021 playing Elden Ring? Hell yeah. Because I love FromSoft games. I'm very good at FromSoft games. I'm very much looking forward to Night Rain. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so now that we're down here, we're going to do one more thing to help me out. Oh, I can do it mid-air. Let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm cool with it. Man, turn the flash off. What the fuck? Much better. I'm not worried about the possesses right now. I'm not too worried about the headshots, the defeats. We're gonna have plenty of times to do that. I'm not worried about the obtains because it'll just give us those as we go. I do need to remember the photos. Cool. Are your comments coming through? That's the first comment that I've seen from you in a minute, Manda. Not gonna. Oh, no. Though I will be packing during it. The last comment I saw from you, Manda, was though I'll be. You said you had our 6-year anniversary is in 2 days. Congratulations again, by the way. Then you said always ready. And then you said, though, I will be packing during it. And then you asked if we could see your messages. And, yo, thank you for the Tim Coblin, Night Fox. So that's where we were at with that, Manda. It might have been cutting you off on some of them. And, yo, guys, thank you for the fucking hype train! You don't see any messages from Mandolin? I see, like I said, those are the ones that I read off that I can see. I know you guys are going to Dallas, I think, for con. Yeah, some of them didn't go through, but it looks like the update helped. Good. Okay.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Okay, hold on. Man, I really need to get some stamina back. I may have to actually invest in stamina just so I can fucking have it. You leave tomorrow, come back Monday? Nice. Bro. You hope Night Rain runs well on the Steam Deck? There isn't anti-cheat so you can get it for PC rather than... And there isn't an anti-cheat so you can get it for the PC rather than console? Wait, Night Rain isn't using any sort of anti-cheat? You sure about that? Oh, you don't know if they are? They probably are. They're probably using some sort of anti-cheat. They usually do. I would just be careful about modding. I would treat Night Rain... I would treat modding Night Rain the same way that I would treat modding any other FromSoft game. And I would have it disconnected from the internet when I do it, just to prevent my account from being shadow banned. No, you don't want that shit. Ain't worth it. Welcome back, Red. You weren't going to mod? Oh, some anti-cheats don't let multiplayer run on the Steam Deck. Well, I mean, seeing as that it's a purely multiplayer game, well, not purely multiplayer, but it's mostly a multiplayer game. Like, you can play it solo, but it's intended multiplayer. I feel like they would have planned for that. You know what I mean? Is it listed as Steam Deck compatible? Most companies say run Windows and fuck Linux. That's fair. You're hoping that you updating Twitch helped? Whoopsie. But yeah, I'm excited as hell for Night Rain. I'm excited for the subathon coming up. I'm excited to play Night Rain tonight and just fucking dog walk those bosses. It's gonna be great. We gotta figure out what class we like the best first. Probably not gonna like the summoning class, because you know how I feel about summons. Is it Revenant or whatever it's called? You haven't yet used the one add-on that lets the community determine if it runs well? Right, but I mean, just seeing here... I can look for you real quick. I got Night Rain already up. Incorporates third-party DRM. Guard it. Uses kernel-level anti-cheat. Easy anti-cheat. Requires manual removal after game uninstall. Requires the agreement to the EULA. Steam Deck compatibility is listed as unknown. So it uses easy anti-cheat. Yo, what's up, Smoked Whiskey? How's it going? A kernel-level anti-cheat isn't compatible with Linux. There you go. Smoked Whiskey, I haven't put, I'm going to be putting a video out soon, but I am no longer going to be streaming on TikTok. I'll still be making TikTok videos and shit like that, and I'll still be posting stuff on TikTok, but I'm no longer going to be live streaming on TikTok because I just can't anymore. It's not worth it. It's too much crap to begin with, and then they're taking even more money from me. I'm just over it. And so I'm telling everybody, I'll be making a video telling everybody as well, but everybody I see that I know follows me over on TikTok and watches me over on TikTok, if you have a subscription to me on TikTok, like an active subscription, I recommend you cancel it. Uh-oh. So just a heads up. If I don't remember if you have an active sub or not. I know you've subbed in the past on TikTok, but I'm just letting everybody know I'm no longer going to be streaming on there. So if you have a sub on there, you know, get rid of that shit so you're not spending money and giving more money to TikTok that you don't need to. Yeah, I can't ignore the bullshit anymore. Like, I tried to for everybody else's sake over on TikTok, but like, it's like, man, you know, just please, if you guys love my content, come on over here. I am going to start streaming over on YouTube very soon as well. I talked to... Oh, Amanda, I have good news. I talked to Tara, and Tara gave me... Ooh, nice. Tara gave me the name of the add-on that he uses to dual stream on YouTube and Twitch, and it'll also allow me to stream into YouTube Shorts directly, kind of like how we do on TikTok. It'll have that vertical screen, which tends to do better, apparently, on YouTube for streaming. So, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. I'm gonna probably work on getting that set up tonight or tomorrow night. Although I'll be playing... Man, I really need to take a night off to get shit set up, but I'm not too worried about getting the add-on set up because it'll be pretty simple to fucking do. Yo, Babish with the 6-month Prime. Babish, thank you so much for 6 months of Prime support, dude. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wow. You've been meaning to offer you my tech services. If there's ever anything technical you need to know, you would like to know more of, feel free to DM me. I may not have the answer, but I can find it. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Smokage. I appreciate that, dude. Gucci, Gucci, go! Here, let's... Actually... Nice. Okay. Now that thing will go flying. You were waiting for another Elden Ring? You were waiting for another Elden Run before Night Rain? From me? I was going to, but then I decided against it. Maybe YouTube will work on your office Wi-Fi? Maybe. Little update, that place you went to look at a couple weeks ago was so sketch, and the dude was giving major bad vibes. Most of the things he did and said rubbed you the wrong way, but you're not giving up. You're looking for a place and doing odd-end jobs. Nice. Am I enjoying this so far? Of course I am. Yeah, we'll be playing Night Rain tonight. I'll be streaming some Night Rain tonight. You know, it'd be nicer if, like, you know, you gave me more stamina. Oh, Night Rain. I haven't played it yet. It doesn't go live for me until 6 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be playing it for the first time tonight. Everybody's like, oh my god, run! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I haven't had the chance to play Night Rain yet. We'll see it tonight though. Like, it looks like it's gonna be dope. It's not a traditional FromSoft style game, which I'm okay with that, you know? Okay, you have fixed classes, you have a fixed level up scheme, you could still get items and stuff and drops and other things like that. I think it'll be fun. I got high hopes for it. It looks like it's gonna be dope. The boss fights look like they're dope. What negative reviews have you been seeing though, Smoke Whiskey? Here, you know what? Let's grab this. I'm just curious. Nope. Oh, you fucking jerk! I added... Wait. Did I add... Do I have the right amount? Did I forget to add a fucking goal? Yo, what's up, MT Green? How's it going? Alright. I have 90 goals. I started off with 87. Well, let's see. One. No, wait, wrong one. 1, 2, 3. I am short one. Loki can't wait to watch you play it. It'll be the first time you've seen any gameplay of Elden Ring. You've watched Elden Ring trailer, but not once to watch plays. Oh, you've never seen anybody play Elden Ring? Fuck. Maybe I should have played Elden Ring for you guys before this. What are we hooked on? Like, what the fuck? Elden Ring is scary? No, it's not. Nintendo came out with a new Nintendo Switch Online trailer depicting the new features for the N64 emulator on Switch 2. Does it have, like, upscaling? Because that was one thing that I've been curious about. Is there going to be upscaling for the Nintendo Switch Online stuff? I've been very curious about that. Only Bonk DLC run. You mean the No Heal DLC run? Yeah, I never got around to doing that yet. I just haven't felt like it, to be completely honest. Rewind in a CRT filter? Oh. Of course it takes away my fucking heart. Whatever. It's like, do you fucking mind, dude? I mean, I know he doesn't. It's a facetious question. What? Whatever. I don't have any warm clothes yet, do I? Nope. Do I have anything? I got that fire, dude. There we go. Oh, great. I need those, too. All these fucking tireless frogs. Great. I have no food. And it's cold. Fucking great. And I have no weapons, too. Awesome. I literally have nothing. Drop me some food. Oh, he didn't care. I'm dead. Cool. Awesome. Love when this shit fucking happens. What am I supposed to do? It took away all of my shit. Yo, what's up, Trickster? How's it going? The Tears Gloom hands give you the heebie-jeebies. You don't think you can handle Elden Ring? It's possible. There's a lot of heebie-jeebie level. Awesome. I'm just gonna keep dying because I have no way of keeping myself warm. That's great. Okay, cool. All right, at least I'm not freezing anymore. Would carrying that the fire? No. I needed to have a lit torch, but I couldn't have the lit torch because I was too busy doing other things too, so it was just kind of like damned if I did, damned if I didn't kind of shit. Alright, let's... Wait, why isn't it lighting that on fire? Weird. Where's the Gleeok? I don't see a Gleeok. Weird. You saw a shadow of a Gleeok? I mean, they can spawn in here. They can absolutely spawn in here. Bom, 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 bom. I would love more stamina, please. You're looking at backup houses and someone has a giant map of Hyrule on their office wall, so now you have to check out the place it's assigned. I thought you, oh, just in case something goes wrong with the closing. That makes sense. Another feature on the N64 is the customizable controls for the Joy-Con. That's not too bad. Okay. So which temple should we do first? The inspection came back with some electrical issues. If the seller won't fix it, it's a no-go as a safety hazard. That's fair. That, you don't want to get stuck with that. Like, electrical is expensive. You don't want to get stuck with that bill. Yeah, because, like, electrical stuff, you can't do that yourself. And if they say we got it fixed, make sure you have that shit checked out and you make sure that they show you that they got it done by a licensed electrician. Because generally speaking, when you're having major electrical work done, you don't want that done by a contractor. You want that done by a licensed electrician. Otherwise, it could break any sort of home warranties and insurance policies and all sorts of shit. Is there a temple I've never done before first? Nope. I've done every temple first. Including the Spirit Temple. At least we got pants. But I don't have anything to fight these fucking guys. Hold on. Nope. How am I gonna do this? That'll work. What did the camera just do? Did it blow away? It blew away the big Goron sword, didn't it? Which, if it did, that's crazy. Oh, great. Oh, no, it didn't. Hell yeah. Whatever, dude. I can't believe it fucking switched my shit out this quickly and it hasn't fucking switched back yet. Oh, like, I have nothing. I don't have anything to heal with. You know, the only really good thing is that you're now going to be much closer to your family, and so one uncle is a licensed electrician, the other's a plumber, so you may be able to bribe them with a weekend getaway for some assistance. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, those probably won't count. Well, while we're here, let's get the tower. Yeah, pretty much did. Did I start over? I did. Yesterday we started over because you guys hit a goal to force me to start the whole randomizer over. If you mean right now, my gear just got switched out for the gear that I would have in the prohibited shrines, which currently is nothing. So they took all my shit away. There's water up here. If I can get to it, I'll be fine. All right. There we go. What if that was random too and I didn't know what inventory expanded? It's not supposed to be. I think it's because the inventory expansion that I did isn't going to count for my main. It's going to count for this, and that's what it was going off of. So technically, if Hestu hadn't left, I probably could have added 4 weapon slots to this one with 1 Korok seed apiece. Question concerning viewer count. Have I considered adding text-to-speech to chat? Yeah, I've considered it. I'm working on it. I've thought about doing it for bits. I'm not just gonna do auto text-to-speech. Like, when I saw, like, Joffrey was doing that a while back, I was like, man, you crazy. You just do an auto text-to-speech. Like, that's how you end up with something, you know, if somebody just says something fucked up. You know? Which, like, when you have like a tighter knit group of people that are watching you at that time, it's not a really big deal. But like down the road, when you got a lot of people, all it takes is one person coming in, realizing they can do that, and be like, "Oh, let me just start spamming this word." God damn it, dude! Like, it just keeps fucking. It just keeps cucking me. Like, this run fucking sucks right now. Like, it's just this part, but like the game's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep putting you in situations where you can't do anything, and I'm just gonna slowly drain your health 1/2 of a tick at a time. It's fucking ridiculous. Wait, where am I? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I went the wrong way, that's why. I'm like, where is this? Here, let's just go here really quick. Well, if it wouldn't be the same. Like if somebody put in penis in text to speech, whatever the voice for text to speech would be, that's what you would hear. Penis. It wouldn't be the same penis, but yeah, like there's, you know, I don't like rushing into things because that's when you don't like plan for something and you overlook something and then, you know, you have bad shit happen. So there's a lot of things I'm working on. To be honest, you don't know what to choose. It's my choice. No, that's not how it works. You gotta pick a Tim Talk. You request a Tim Talk, I go on a rant, and the caveat is that if you want a massive free like a longer free Tim Talk, essentially, if you pick something that I'm very interested in, I will talk more about it. I do need to get the here. Okay, let's just talk to Impa. I do gotta get this dragon tier shit going too, because I have a few dragon tiers I gotta collect. Bum 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 boom boom boom. Exactly. So I gotta make sure that I have it set up right. Snuggles, exactly. Yo, what's up, Chill Will? Tim Talk, is it a free choices of topics? So so Manuela did Welcome to My Tim Talk, which costs 5,000 channel points. And what that is essentially it's asking me to go on some sort of rant about something. And I do, but like, you know, if you want a better... I don't have a ranged weapon! I can't fight you. Do I have anything hot? No. This is fucking ridiculous. Alright, come on. It's fixed! Oh my god. Fucking Jesus. Man. For fuck's sake. Impa, get off your ass. Let's go. Yeah, I got you. Let's hear about my least favorite character in solo leveling. My least favorite character in solo leveling. My least favorite character in solo leveling. I don't know. There hasn't really been one that stuck out to me as like, fuck this person, or they're stupid, or whatever. There's been some that were annoying, but they were very brief characters, so it was like, who cares? Hmm. You love Eagers? Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, Eagers is cool. Probably that one dude, I forget his name, but he's the one who, how do I say this without spoiling it in case people haven't seen the show? He's the older brother, or the younger brother of the one C rank adventurer. If you know, you know. And he's the S rank adventurer, and he's all butthurt, and then he got his shit kicked out of him. He's probably my least favorite character. I don't even remember his name. But he's the one that left for a different country or whatever to be an S rank over there. That guy's kind of a jagoff. I don't like him. I can't even remember his fucking name, to be honest, because he's only been in like 3 episodes. Yeah. Probably that guy. Who's my least favorite anime character in general? I tend to hate any anime character that's one of those characters that they draw as like a child, and then but they're like, I'm a 15,000-year-old demon, and then they try to sexualize them. I hate those characters. As like a general in anime, whenever I see an anime that has those kinds of tropes, I instantly am like, unless like it has, unless like it doesn't fucking try to sexualize them. But like, yeah, that shit, any sort of anime trope, like that's my biggest dislike in anime, is when they do that kind of shit. And I know some people will be like, oh, it's different culturally, because I don't care. I don't care if it's got different cultural connotations. I don't care if it's not this, the X, Y, Z, or the other. I don't like it. And I don't have to like it. I find it gross. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Like when they did it with Pura in Breath of the Wild, even though they didn't really like sexualize her or anything like that, the fact that she was like, I'm actually 150, so it's okay. And I was like, no, man. Fuck that. Didn't like that. Dongso? Yeah, Dongso, that guy, yeah. Yeah, he's probably the one that I dislike the most in solo leveling, just because he's one of those guys that's like, I'm so powerful I could do what I want and fuck all of you, and then he got his shit rocked and it was like, ha! Loser. It's still kiddos, exactly. As someone who works in that realm, Japan has a huge issue when it comes to that. Like they have an issue when people do that too, or they have a huge issue of doing that trope. You think it's weird too? Yeah, it's really weird. And like I said, I've heard all the excuses, but like, I don't care.
Oh.
All right, so then we got us all set up. I don't think that helped me with anything. Here, let's... Now that I can check really easy. Yep, I did need that Skyview tower. Nice. And then did we get... Not the tier, though. Okay. Alright, so let's head back to Lookout Landing real quick. Because I can't really start heading to I can't really start heading to the Rito village because I don't have enough money to grab the Rito armor and I'll freeze to death before I'm able to even get there to get it. So we have to wait for it to switch back because I have some cold food made. Although I might be able to... Actually, I might be able to get there. Actually, no, I should be fine with the big Goron sword. Oh wait, I was supposed to talk to Pura. Ha! Whoopsie. Let's go talk to Pura real quick, and then
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hmm. Yes.
Pura was a child demon. She wasn't a demon, but she was a child in breath. She used a machine. She used a machine to reverse her aging, and it went too far, and it brought her back down to like a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old, like a small child. But she was like, "But I'm actually 120 something." Snap! And it's like, I hate it. Oh. Your least favorite character is Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist? It unfortunately plays into some creepy guy's fetishes. Yep. That's why I have a problem with it. Because I've heard people say like, oh no, Japan's just obsessed with cute things, and so it's just about being cute. It's not a sexual thing. And it's like, even if it's not for the people that are doing that, people turn it into something like that, and that's what bothers me. Alright, so okay, let's start immediately heading for the Rito village. Hopefully we get our shit back on the way over. Actually, why don't I just... Yeah, I don't like it. But there's my Tim talk. My least favorite anime trope is whenever they over sexualize young girls. Like, it's like, come on, man. Or like one issue, like for example, one issue I have with reincarnated as a slime is the one demon lord, what's her name? Malia, whatever her name is, and she looks like she's like, I don't know, like a young teenage girl, but they have her wear, like when she's in her battle gear, she wears like a bikini bottom that's like super low and has half of her ass hanging out, and it's just like, why? Like, why? But then, like, she only does that in fights, otherwise she's wearing regular shit, so it's like, okay, whatever. But it's like, why do you gotta have her wearing shit like that? Like, come on, man. Why is half that girl's ass hanging out? Like, why you gotta be weird, Japan? Why so little stamina? Because it kept taking it away, but it's finally giving it back. I was down to a fifth of a wheel of stamina. for us that aren't that way. It's still gearing our minds that way against our will because we're still human. I mean, every time I see an anime doing something like that, I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, why? I usually tend to stop watching those animes, and like I was considering stopping Slime after they introduced that one character, but then like, cause like he fought her, and then that was when like I realized that that's how they had her dressed up, and I was like, what the shit? And then afterwards though, then like she's like, I'm staying in the town, and it's like, ah, crap. And the next episode she was wearing more modest clothes, so I was like, oh, cool, okay, go. Like, okay, we'll keep watching it then. And then, like, I think at one other point, she fought some fucking thing and switched back into her old gear, and I was just like, dang it! Stop it! Shit, we're gonna have to go this way.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. Soul Eater, you love Soul Eater, but you hated that it was based off of high school kids. The manga was just crazy to me. Yeah, again, like, I mean, I understand with mangas why they utilize, like, hey, it's a bunch of high school kids, because, hey, guess what? You're appealing to manga readers, and a lot of them are high school kids. That's fine. Stop sexualizing them. Let kids be fucking kids, dude. And not like, you know what I mean? Not the literal sense. Like, kids be kids. This is like an expletive to emphasize. All right, landing over here. Actually, let's land over there. You just got off work? Nice, Elsa. Welcome in. Especially when it's like a dark romance with a high school setting. Yeah. But I mean, you know, the whole high schooler thing has always been a popular trope with like anime and stuff, but it's just like, man, don't do that. Nothing wrong with having, you know, younger protagonists and things like that, but like, don't fucking... Just don't. How about you don't? Have I seen Black Butler? No, I haven't seen Black Butler. You don't care if you wrote a entire page stating the characters are 18. It's freaking creepy. The way here's my thoughts on things, right? If you have to in depth explain why what you're doing isn't wrong when you're doing something, and not just like as a one-time thing because somebody doesn't understand, but when as a general you have to constantly explain your choices on something because it seems fucked up, it's fucked up. You know, if it's one thing if it's just, you know, you're doing something artistic and the person in question doesn't understand the art you're doing. That happens. That's fine. But when you have to explain it to everybody, when you have to put an excerpt about how, hey, by the way, everything I got in here is cool because this person's actually barely of age, so it's okay. No, man. If you have to explain that, you're not in the right. Is this a new rando run? Hey, what's up, Mr. Crow? Yeah, so yesterday the rando run got reset because I set up an incentive that if you guys hit a bit goal, that I would be forced to restart the entire randomizer, delete the old save file, and then put in 69 new goals. And you guys hit that goal in like 20 minutes, which surprised the shit out of me. And on top of that, you gifted a bunch of subs during it, which then kicked up the 69 to 87, was where we started off at. Yo, what's up, Sloan? How's it going, man? Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah. So how's it going, Mr. Crow? How you doing? But yeah, exactly, beautiful thief. It's definitely wrong. If you have to sit there and in-depth explain to people the shit that you do, it's wrong. You know? And I think everybody can tell the difference between, oh, I'm explaining this because somebody doesn't understand it, and I'm explaining it because it looks bad. You know what I mean? And if you have to explain it because it looks bad for a reason. And you should really question your decisions. I don't think I want to use that for the money potion. All right. Not using that for the money potion, then. Do I have anything else? Boiled Hylian pizza. Let's go. Oh, I can't use shields right now. Did you ever notice we throw everything in that big wok, right? And there's water in there along with our wheat and we're boiling the wheat, tomato, and the cheese, and somehow we end up with a pizza. You hit 69 gifted subs yesterday. You took a screenshot. Oh hell yeah, I saw that. It was nice. And thank you so much, Mishan, for all that support, dude. Thank you, seriously. What's up, Kay? But yeah, see, Manuela, you ended up inadvertently picking a topic that I actually, like, you know, have strong feelings about in certain cases. And that's one of them, you know. Because like whenever somebody does a Tim talk, I try to give the best answer I can. Even if it's a Tim talk where I'm like, you know, I can't really see myself ranting about that. Like, this one I was like, oh, you know what? I know what my least favorite anime character is, and it's not a specific one. It's a specific type. Like, I hate that shit. It's a good thing I made all this fucking stamina food. Is that tree just chilling in the cave? It was an Evermean. Yeah, Froxes and Evermeans spawn everywhere. If you see a tree that's somewhere it's not supposed to be, it's an Evermean. Man. How far does anybody here watch Point Crow at all? Yeah. How far into his 100% tiers run is he? And I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised that he's doing a 100% tiers run now. right? Like, not gonna lie, I don't want to admit it, but I'm tempted to possibly give you guys an incentive. 2 incentives. 1 incentive for me to 100% breath on the Switch 2, because I haven't. And an incentive for me to 100% tears for the 3rd time. Except this time on the Switch 2. I'm tempted. He's at 41.07%. See, like, that's crazy because he's not, I don't know how versed he is with 100% speed running. So, like, I know he probably doesn't have the most efficient... He probably doesn't have the most efficient route for that, right? So, like, he's gonna be doing that shit for a while. Especially when it comes to, like, named locations. Ooh, that reminds me. Do I need pictures? Photo of a fairy, Highland sheep, bushy-tailed squirrel, Patricia, Stalcoblin, Black Boss Boko, King Gleok, Silver Lizelle, Obsidian Frox, Electric Wizrobe, Captain Construct 1. Okay. See, I wised up this time and I took pictures of all the ones that I need to track. Hey man, you're gonna stay over there, right? No? Really? Will you climb the stupid ledge? Thank you. I got a funny idea. What if I put it like right on there, right? We just go like this. Oh no. Alright, we should have did it flat. Should have did it flat. This is either going to be hilarious or it's going to backfire horribly. Excuse me? Woo! Good work. Meanwhile, Korath can run through it fast as fuck. Well, that's because Korath planned way ahead. Korath had a game plan. He mapped out everything that he was going to do in a specific order to make sure that he did it in the most efficient way that he knew how, and then he executed that plan. Like, Korath's, because he did the breath 100%. Yeah, he did a breath 100%. That run was a textbook. It was a course. It was a fucking pro course on proper planning and execution. Like, Korath planned that out. You know, he knew exactly what he was going to do. Whether he came up with the game plan or he found somebody else's outline of a game plan, he studied it, he knew what he needed, and then he executed, and he got that shit done in like 29 hours. Which is extremely impressive. He's using a walkthrough guide? Oh. I know he gets distracted a lot too. Every time I popped into his stream, like he's like looking at like some videos or something like that. But like, here's my thought, right? Why not wait to 100% tiers again on the Switch 2? Right? Right? Like, if you're gonna 100% it again, do it on the Switch 2 with the sexy new graphics. Because, like, the last thing I would want to do is 100% Tears of the Kingdom and then 100% it immediately again with the new console. You know what I mean? You think Link has so much fun in this game? Oh, absolutely. Pointcrow said his reasoning is glitches. Oh, they're not sure which glitches are gonna still be around and which ones aren't. Wait a minute. Are we in a Kala? Oh, fuck yeah. I guess that makes sense. But like, the funny thing is, you don't. I mean, I'm biased. I'm biased in that, like, I don't understand why. Like, if you're not world recording, which he's not, right? Because he's already. I know he was at like 40 something hours the other night. So, I mean, I'm like, unless you're world recording, why even bother? You know, and I saw he's got like the, and I'm no hate on Pointcrow. I like Pointcrow. I like his content. But I saw he did like the thing where you dupe like 10 trillion fucking fairies so you can just kind of be reckless and speedrun and shit. So it's like if you're gonna be casual about your playthrough, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not dogging Pointcrow in the least. But like, I don't know. Like, if you're not going for world record, you don't technically really need to use glitches. But I mean, he could just be he prefers to use glitches. There's just nothing wrong with that. You hope I do Breath of the Wild? You can't wait to see it on the Switch too. I mean, I'm going to play both games. We'll be subathoning, which means I won't be, you know, I'll be doing every little bit of content I can think of because, you know, when you're streaming that much, like, you know, you gotta keep shit spicy. You gotta keep shit lively. I'm just trying to decide if I'm willing to do 100%ings of those games again. Link shouldn't be having fun. He should be traumatized because he got gloomed and lost his arm and shit. I mean, yeah, but like he got back a new arm that's like kind of better than the old one. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing Breath of the Wild. I'm thinking about doing Tears. We'll see. I might set up an incentive for you guys to hit. And if you guys hit the incentive, then I'll do one, and then it's gonna be 2 incentives. I'm not gonna have it blanketed into one because like that's a lot of video gaming. How is Hudson letting this guy get away with that? I stole. Not for that price. Lower. Yeah, get him! It's his wife. Get that sumbitch! You're trying to sell random junk for outrageous prices again. Look at that thing. It's basically just a really big piece of flint. I'd call 60. No, 50 rupees is more than fair price. But I already said absolutely fair price. And he might have... Okay, no need for stern wife look. Well, what do you say? It's a real deal, just 50 rupees. I'll take it. You're very interested to hear that there could be another 100% possible? Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna set up a very big... Dang it, well, I didn't think I was gonna break it. Fuck. I didn't think it was gonna break it. If I knew it was gonna break it, I was gonna shoot it. Damn it, made me waste my fucking muddle bud! Or my fucking puff shroom. I don't wanna pay him. I wish you could tattle on him to Hudson, and Hudson's like, hey man, you can't be doing that shit. You know what? Here's your fucking money, you cheap piece of shit. Fucking hate that guy. I've always hated that guy. Even back in Breath of the Wild, I hated that guy. He's a fucking asshole. And the balls on that guy for trying to charge Madison, too. That should be enough. Why don't you go for a swim there, homie? Ooh. All right, so now I need to... Oh my god. Hell yeah. All right, now you come with me. Bum, 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 bum. You so excited for this evening? Elden Ring, you can't wait? Hell yeah, wait, what? 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 There we go. Yeah, you better run. Okay. What? All right. Oh, what the fuck? Not my omelette du fromage! Are we playing that tonight for Spoopy stream? So we're not we've done all the Spoopy streams, but we are playing Night Rain tonight. And I think between streams, oh, I gotta make dinner too. So I mean, dinner shouldn't be too bad. It's getting the rice going in the rice maker and then making a steak at the last minute, which steaks are easy. So I'm gonna try to also get stuff set up for YouTube streaming as well. And we'll see if I can do a dual YouTube Twitch stream tonight. Because I want to get it all figured out before the subathon. I definitely want to do this. I want this to be the first subathon that we do on YouTube as well. And am I moving towards multi-streaming? I've already been multi-streaming. I'm moving away from TikTok streaming. I'm still going to be on TikTok. I'm going to be making videos on TikTok. I've got 60,000 followers on TikTok, and I'm going to use that to help grow my other socials. You know, I'm going to use that to grow my YouTube. I'm going to use that to grow my Twitch, because those are the two avenues that pay content creators much more than the other ones, except for maybe, I don't know if Kick still does their deals that they do. The way they promote I have no problem with gambling, but the way that they really kind of push it bugs me. Although, like, I don't know. That, and I don't like some of the people that they have on that platform, but I mean, there's people I don't like on this platform, there's people I don't like on YouTube, so it's kind of like 6 1/2 dozen, you know? I'm wondering if I should cave and start streaming on fucking, whatchamacallit too? I don't know. Oh, right. You're not a fan of Kick? People watch live streams on TikTok? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was one of the first people. I was in that group of like the first people that they had beta testing streaming on TikTok before they started giving out like stream keys and all other stuff. Like, you had to apply for it, and then even then, if you did, you weren't guaranteed to get it. And I don't know how I got it. I was tiny streamer when TikTok started doing that shit. So I was kind of surprised when they let me get involved in that. And that's what helped grow my channel. I should probably eat something. What? You just subbed on YouTube? You thought you already had for some reason? Hell yeah, because once we hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, I'll be able to monetize YouTube officially. And we've got a special thing lined up for when that happens. I'll be doing a crowd control randomized playthrough of Ships of Harkinian. For those of you that aren't familiar with Ships of Harkinian, it is a 4K Ocarina of Time ROM hack mod. What? Why isn't it going down? I hate when it does that. This one's kind of buggy. Not buggy, but like sometimes the ball doesn't roll the way it needs to. As you saw, it keeps going short. You love watching my YouTube content when I'm not live? Hell yeah. Found me on TikTok, but you much prefer Twitch for streaming? Same, honestly. And like, I would have loved to keep streaming on TikTok because the more places you could stream, the better. But like, they take so much money from their creators that it's just not worth it. And I'm not just gonna be, and I refuse to be one of those content creators that like just has their TikTok up and ignores it and it's just like, come to Twitch. Like, there's better ways of getting people to come to your Twitch than like that. There we go. See what I mean? My voice is your white noise. Aw, thank you. That's so nice. It's a very soothing voice. Thank you. I mean, in my head, it's one of those things, like, for me, I'm like, I don't think, I think my voice sounds nasally, and, I don't like the way my voice sounds when I hear it, but I've gotten more and more used to it with, you know, being a content creator, because I have to listen to my own voice whenever I go back and watch old VODs and stuff like that. But I'm glad you guys think my voice, I mean, my wife disagrees with me as well. They're like, what are you talking about? Your voice is awesome. And I was like, I don't know, I think I sound nasally, but it's just me. You hate how your voice sounds? I think everybody does, because you don't hear your voice properly. You know, you're hearing your voice through your inner ear and it reverberating through, like, you know, your jaw and all this other stuff. You're not hearing it coming into your ear like you would hear somebody else. So that's why whenever you hear your voice, like, from a recording, it's just like, oh my god, what? Exactly, Emmy, exactly. And because of that resonation, you know, it's just like, I'm gonna leave this alone for now. I'm gonna leave that be. Cool. Where did it send me? Oh. Okay. Brother. There you go. All right. Can I please get this now? I'm trying to get my foothold in Akala so I don't have to fucking run there later, okay? Like, damn. And then we're gonna go to the Wind Temple as promised. Because I saw a bunch of you say Tuolin! So okay. You agree? You like watching my stream as a Zelda lover? You tend to watch people play Zelda? Well, thank you. Wait, what? Wait, what? You and your twin have the exact same voice, but you find yours annoying? Hmm. Dude, can you believe I went that whole last playthrough and we didn't find Rabio's hood once? Not once. You really enjoy hearing you guys? Zilly is the ultimate calming voice personally. If you're ever worried or watch their content on Patreon, it helps you panic attacks. Oh, that's so sweet! Hey, Zilly. That is kind of crazy. So you two have the same voice, and when you hear your twin's voice, it doesn't bother you, but when you hear your own voice, which sounds exactly like your twin, it bothers you? And you can tell, like, when you hear an audio recording of the both of you, you can tell the difference. Like, you can tell when it's you talking, not just by you talking, but like you can tell compared to like when they talk. Yo, Lonalicious, thank you for the follow. Ooh. I really need to get more stamina. What? No, come on. Stupid stamina. Ooh, Manda, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Oh, my back is still tight. It's not as bad as yesterday. Oh. Oh yeah, Zilly, what do you want to do for lunch? I'm thinking we heat up them chicken boobs. You can tell the difference, but no one else, not even your mom. It's so weird. You could never do what you do, Tim, and hear your own voice every day. So, I mean, I don't hear my own voice every day. Like, I don't have my voice playing at, like, some people will have their voice playing back over in their ear while they stream. I can't do that. That would drive me bonkers. But like over time, I've gotten used to the sound of my voice in recordings. Which that did take a little getting used to. It really did. But now that I am, it's fine. Yes, we've got the P.O. box now. And anything, so both myself and Zilly have a key for the P.O. box. So by all means, if you guys want anything that you want to send to Zilly, by all means. We both have access to the P.O. box, and we're both going to be making use of it. See that twofer? That was a hell of a twofer. Hey, yo, the swallow bow, huh? Thank you, Sally. Yeah, I'll probably check. I'll probably go down and check the PO box. Sometime next week, probably, maybe even like, you know, right before the subathon. And if there's anything there for the subathon, we'll do and I'll probably check it at least once a week. And then anything that you guys send, we'll do a little a little opening on the stream for everybody to see all the cool shit and stuff. I have the PO box rented for 6 months right now, and it's not set to auto renew. But like, if you guys send enough stuff to, you know, justify us keeping it open, we'll keep it open. I wanted to do a whole year, but like, you know, I had to budget accordingly, which is fine. Is the subathon next week? It starts Sunday. It starts Sunday because, like, I want to do it for the whole... I want to start, like, right on the beginning. And I thought about pushing it back a week until I get the Switch 2. But then I was like, I could just start it before we get the Switch 2. And then once the Switch 2 comes, then we can segue into the Switch 2 for the subathon. Because I really want to do, like, a summer subathon for you guys. One, you guys have been asking me for one. A bunch of you have for a while, which... Wait, okay, you know. But there's a lot of stuff that we can do before the Switch 2 and before all that other stuff anyways, and there's stuff that we'll do after that too. Like, you know, right now we got Night Rain, so we'll have Night Rain, we'll have this randomizer, we've got modded breath, we've got all sorts of stuff that we can do until the Switch 2 launch. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be the same format that it always has been. So what we'll do is, I'm thinking for my sake, we're gonna start the subathon streams. Will start either at 11 or 10 my time. I might stick with the 11. I might do 11 to midnight, right? So we might do Baker's dozen hours, which will give me enough time to, like, you know, and I'll put the Be Right Back screen up around 5. We'll go walk the dogs, all that fun shit. But I'm thinking I go 11 to midnight or 11 to 11. I don't know if I want to go to midnight every night. You know, maybe I'll go 10 to 10. But I want to do at least 12 hours a day, at least, with the option to do more if I feel like it, you know. The first day of the subathon is gonna start. Do I just start it with 12 hours? Or do I start it with 8? Like, I think I started it with 8 hours before. So we'll start it with 8 hours on the timer. And then whatever you guys add, that's, you know, we'll go. If it goes a couple days, we'll go a couple days. If it goes a couple weeks, we'll go a couple weeks. If you guys break the old record and we go a couple months, we'll go a couple months. However long you guys want it to go, that's how we'll go. Do we celebrate Ascension Day in the US? Ascension Day? I don't know what Ascension Day is. Yeah, I know I started with 8 before. I might just stick with that. I'm honestly, I'm not sure what Ascension Day is. Bro. Oh, okay, so no, we don't. Got it. All right. Well, while we're here, I know we got to go to Tulin and shit, but while we're here, I'm gonna grab. I mean, do I have anything that I need to split apart? No. Okay. I don't really need to go down there now, other than for, I mean... There is one thing we need. I started with 12 hours last subathon? Oh, okay. Either way. I didn't grab the damn it. Whoopsie. Yeah, 20 more YouTube subs, and YouTube subs are like follows. Oh, fuck yeah. Bum 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 bum. I'm buying a goddamn stamina. Because I want to get at least a freaking wheel back, dude. Watch it take it away immediately. You just got your college housing placement and you got into the dorm that you want? Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Yo, thank you for the lurk, Xenobites. Appreciate. You aren't either anymore, but it's still a national holiday. I was about to be like, what? All right, let me get this because I forgot to grab that shrine. Because I don't know if that's one of the shrines I need or not, but that's one of the shrines that I want, and I'm just going to grab it just in case anyways. Because this time around, I'm not as worried if it gives... Because, like, I was really worried about doubling up, right? About, like, it give when I complete one, and then if I got rid of it, that it would resend it. But if it gives me a task that I've already completed, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, yeah, this one. What? That didn't hit him? The big Goron sword missed. Oh, you get the fuck out of here. You were the 980th sub on YouTube? Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys. Because we're definitely going to start growing that YouTube channel too, because YouTube is a great, like, if we can get the YouTube watch hours up, that's a great way to monetize the channel. Like, it's such a good way to monetize the channel. Yeah, I mean, if they're fighting that guy, fuck it. Like, can I just sit back and watch these guys just fight each other? Oh, yeah. It's kind of funny. Alright, I'll take those, and then we'll just do the easy route. Bro, say less Tim on YouTube in the background 24/7? Hell yeah. Yep, and when I tell you, Manda posts, because Manda does a lot of editing for me, and Manda posts like VODs and all sorts of shit on YouTube. And so when I tell you there is a metric fuck ton of content for you guys on YouTube, there is a metric fuck ton of content on YouTube. Manda could stop posting on YouTube for the next, I think, like 6 months, and there'll still be new shit coming out like every fucking day. It's crazy. No, 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 no. Ah, the trees. The suicide bomber trees are gonna be annoying. The fuck? Yoink. Who's left? Oh my god. I think he's the last one. Or no, those two are. Might as well grab this shit over here while I'm here. What do we got? Oh, come on. Oh my god. He's gone. Who's left? Who's fucking left? Somebody, whoever's left, they're fighting. Oh, goody fucking gun drops. There's 2 fucking Gleox in here. You know what? I'll let them handle my lightweight. Oh, come on! I hate how you can miss a Boko, but then they'll hit you with a shorter weapon. I hate when that fucking happens.